What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? In today's video, we're going to be comparing axes and knives. Now, in my opinion, this is kind of a stupid comparison, but that's okay, because unlike my first 2 years of third grade, today we're going to learn something. Or you're going to learn something. I don't know. We'll see. Someone probably is going to come away from this video smarter, and it's not going to be me. Now, I know what you're thinking. Actually, I don't know what you're thinking, but here are the two things that we're going to be using today. We got this axe right here, which I don't even know where I found this thing, but I found it. And this is a Gerber strong arm. At least I think that's what this is. I think like it's an older production strong arm. We also might pull out this guy right here. This is the CRKT Woods Chogan. It's a tomahawk. So right here, we've got this shelter that I built with an axe, and I got a shelter right over there that I built with an axe. I've never actually built an entire shelter with nothing but a knife. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and see if we can do that. It appears just like your first high school relationship, this isn't working very well. I don't even want to build a shelter anymore. So here's the problem. Although knives are really nice to have and they're pretty versatile, they're just not good at cutting big stuff. I don't know if it's still debated, but there used to be this whole thing on the survival side of YouTube where people would be like, oh, I wouldn't carry an axe into the woods because using a big heavy axe and swinging that all day wastes energy. Hey, big guy, I don't know if you weren't born with common sense, but it takes a lot less energy to swing an axe 5 times than it does to swing your knife 100 times. I don't know why such a stupid argument got so much traction, but you know what? It's the internet, and some pretty stupid things get a lot of attention sometimes. I mean, look at my channel. Okay, so what we got to do here is we want to get a little bit of a fire going, right? So what we got to do is we got to get our good feather sticks, right? Now, let me show you the difference between trying to feather a stick with an axe, a knife, a tomahawk, and you know what? Just because we're here, I'll go ahead and show you it with my Leatherman too. Oh, all right, hold on. I know, this might not be the best test because like wood or whatever, but so this tomahawk being smaller, you can get a lot better control. This guy was on here. I think he was about like that. Hang on, just a little windy out, guys. It's just a little windy out. Okay, let's try the knife now. Oh goodness, this is gonna be easy. And she's going. Let's go ahead and pull out the Leatherman and let's see what the Leatherman can get done. I don't know if I got any of that on camera, but look at how good those ones are. I mean, that's about perfect. It's about exactly what you want. Oh, wow. Now, if there's one thing that we just proved, it's that it's not about the size, it's about how well you can control it. If that dog keeps barking, the thing for that is with the Leatherman, you reel it. I don't. That might be a sin to say that. When it comes to processing animals, it's pretty much impossible to process like a deer with an axe. If you do a traditional gutting method on like a deer or an elk, it's actually really nice to have a tomahawk because you can split the rib cage and the pelvis when you're gutting the animal. That makes it extremely handy to have one of these. In fact, that's actually how I did process one of the deer that I was a part of processing this year. I don't remember if it was mine or my dad's. And that would be a lot harder to do with something like this full-size axe. I can't exactly be sitting there swinging like this and not, can you see that? I can't just be standing over a deer swinging like this down its rib cage and not expect to puncture its guts. So the other thing you have to consider is weight, right? How much weight do you want to carry? This axe head alone probably weighs close to 3 pounds, 4 pounds. This knife is maybe 11 ounces, something like that. Huge difference in weight. And that's the reason why a lot of backpackers and like trail guides, people like that, don't carry axes. I knew a guy who used to guide elk hunters and like trail rides in Colorado. All he ever carried was a 1911, a buck 110 folding knife, and a little carpenter saw, like a standard size carpenter saw. Now let's say you're on a big hike, like a 12-mile hike or something like that. Carrying a 5-pound or 6-pound axe when you're going 13 14 miles is just, it's not practical. This right here is something that you do not want a knife for. Try doing that with a knife. Oh, I'm so tired. But yeah, that's about all I have for the video for you guys today on axes versus knives. Both are amazing. Both have their respective place. If you're gonna be tackling big stuff that's gonna require a lot of work and you're not worried about weight at all, get yourself an axe. If you're worried about weight and you're not gonna be going after anything too big, you know, maybe you have a lot of more precise work, like you're on a hunting trip, go with a knife. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think. And if you have a certain knife or axe that you like or you want me to review or something like that, let me know too. And I'll get on that. See you guys later.